Hello, this is Keegan again, and I am continuing my series on learning on Janux, and I wanted to continue talking about the social features of this website, particularly contacts and groups and distribution lists and chatting and those kinds of things. So let's go ahead and get started here. If you'll notice at the top of your window, of your browser window, there's a button for contacts. If you click on that, you can actually go through and you can see all of your contacts, or this may be blank if you've never added a contact before. In order to add a contact, what you want to do is down here there's a little search pane, and in this search pane, if you'll go ahead and type in the name of the individual that you're looking to add, you have the option to add them right here, and you can click add contact, and then it will add them to your contacts list. Now, once you have contacts on your contacts list, what will happen is you'll start to see the ones that are available for chatting online over here. So I have one individual online right now. So if I go, I can chat with him, and I can either send text or I can send the whiteboard images. These are built into the messaging system, much like in the actual comment system. So I can do that. Now, the other thing you can do, though, is you can actually chat with multiple people at once. So if I initiate a group chat, what will happen is every individual that I have online, I'll have the option to add them to a group chat. And then you can use that to chat with more than one person at a time. And it's very valuable, especially if you're learning with several people, or if you have a study group. That's how you would conduct that online. Now, one of the other things that I want to talk about are distribution lists. So these are your sortings of your contacts, as far as I can tell. So a distribution list are going to be all the individuals that are part of your generated group or distribution list. So if I go in here and I look for someone, I have the option to add them to the friends. I have friends and family is what I do, or you can create a new list. So I have the option to add them to that distribution list. I'll exit out of there. So once you do that, what you should be able to do is you should be able to see that person is now in my distribution list. So in that distribution list, what you have the option for is you can organize your contacts. That way you can see who is online immediately, and that way you can also divide them up as you see fit to organize them. Now, and you can also create the lists down here too. Groups, on the other hand, are a little bit different. They're very similar, but the biggest feature I noticed is that you have to join them voluntarily. So distribution lists are like your personal organization, but this is groups of people that want to be grouped together. So you can join a group or you can create a group here. And if you create a group, you can name it anything you want, really. So you can create a group, and then it generates a group code for you. And with that group code, what you can do is you can send that to people, and then they can use that to join whichever group you have created. And they would enter that code here. So they would just copy that code into the join group pane, and they would be able to do that. Now, you have some options that are different for groups that you create yourself. So I can delete this group, or I can get the group code again. I'm just going to delete this for now. But for groups that you have joined, you just have the option to leave them. Okay, so what I want to do, though, is I want to show you what some of the groups are. The professor in the announcement section, has made a post that highlights some of the groups that he's generated to group us into. That way we can, be sorted into different groups of individuals But he's also posted, it looks like, student-generated ones too, so it looks like there are several, I mean, there's lots of these here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy that link, or that group code, and then I'm going to jump back over to my contacts page, and in groups, I'm going to enter that code right there, and then I'll submit, and then it'll take just a second or two, and then now I have joined that group. So now I have access to all of those individuals who are online currently as well. And then I can use that group to add contacts and then chat with those contacts. So that's really most of the social features as related to groups and your contacts, and kind of the purposes for each of them. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be concluding this video series soon, so let me know if you have comments or requests or suggestions, and I'm open to anything really. Thank you for watching.